If you need to create a sign-out sheet that matches your needs, you've come to the right place, because I'm going to show you the easiest way to make it. The good news is that we already have a template ready for you to use. You can download it from the link below. I'm Maya from Checkroom, and I will guide you through it and explain what you definitely don't want to miss when creating a sign-out sheet template. Let's get started. If you open our sign-out sheet template, you can see that a large part of it is already filled in and basically ready to go, unless you have specific use cases that I'm going to explain in a jiffy. Let's start from the top. This is the place for your company's details. On the top left, you can see the logo. Now it's Checkroom, but of course, feel free to replace it with your company's one. On the right side, you can fill in your company's details. There are the address lines, but it might also make sense to add who was in charge of the equipment room and the contact number, so that if the borrower has some questions or trouble while using the equipment, he or she can always reach out to the equipment manager. Next thing, and probably the most important part, is the details about the borrower and the period of that lend out. So that's why we have the checked out and due back lines that you fill in during the checkout. Then the other part with actual check-in time, you can fill in later with the late fees section. If you don't have any late fees, just delete that section. With a sign-out sheet, you want to capture the information about the borrower. Now, this is the place where you need to think about what exactly you need. For example, let's be more specific here and add surname, name, things like this. Okay, now we can move on to the equipment details. This is the part when it really depends on your company's needs. Apart from the equipment itself, in the item column, do you want to have the ID of the item, such as barcode or asset number? Or maybe you don't need that column, but want to replace it with the accessories column, stating what accessories were handed out with the main item, like chargers and cables, that sort of thing. So you really have to think about what is the most crucial information you need. Also, some other options you might be interested in are: what quantity was taken? Was it more than one? What condition were they in? Was anything damaged before it left the warehouse? Also, be sure to make any other additional comments that should be noted prior to rental. Just change the names of the columns and drag them so that you have enough space to write or type in it. Next, there's a terms and conditions section. Don't forget to mention when and where the equipment can be used, clarify who owns the equipment as best you can, and make a separate list that explains what happens if the equipment is lost or damaged and what are late fees. When it comes to the signature part, maybe you want to also have the signature of the equipment room responsible. In that case, just copy-paste it here and arrange it as you like. Lastly, ensure that you both have a print and a digital copy. This might seem like an overkill, but it's really important if anything goes wrong. This allows for easy reference of anything that may have been changed on the digital form, and also stops information from being lost if the printed edition goes missing. That was it. If you want to learn more tips and tricks about equipment management, go check out those videos. See you later.
There. Yes, like there. Like. Yes, yeah, actually, this. Yeah.
This, okay.